Hi there, thanks for tuning in. If this is your first time checking in, please click that subscribe button down below for future videos. Also, a like goes a long way to help support the channel. So today I'm going to be doing a quick review on the Apple AirPods. These actually have come out quite a while ago. There really isn't a whole lot to them. There really is no unboxing. You open the box and you get your AirPod case. So really not worth a proper tabletop unboxing, so to speak, but just kind of a quick overview of what I think of these things. For the most part, I am running with my headphones, and I've been using these AirPods to do that, and I have to say that they've worked really well. So just to give you kind of a crash course on the AirPods, if it's something that you are interested in picking up, you open them up, and right away you're greeted with a pairing screen. It's really seamless. They just pair. And then you just pull them out of the case, which is magnetic. They sit in there magnetically, and as you pull them out and place them in your ear, they just pair to the phone, and they just work. So again, they look a little bit stupid, the dangly earring kind of look. But as far as function goes, they sound great. They are really an amazing sounding headphone for what they are. They're really the same as the AirPods that you get from your standard iPhones. They sound pretty much the same, but the great aspect of these, again, wireless. And I have run with these a couple times now. I have about 10 miles of running on them, and they stay put. And I have this thing where, every mile that I run, I'm always pushing them in, like I feel like they're going to fall out. But I feel like that will go away with time. And the other thing that's great about these is that they're not overly complicated. You can double tap for Siri, or you can change that, which I have, to double tap each one left or right to switch to the next song. And while running, that's obviously more convenient for me. I'm not running and asking Siri questions. I'm running and just double tapping for the next song, or double tapping to restart a song. That is an awesome feature. Now, to be able to swipe up and down on them would be great for volume, but that is not a completely necessary feature, especially having an Apple Watch. And as you view my videos, you're going to learn I'm quite the Apple fanboy. I've bought into the ecosystem hook, line, and sinker. I personally love it. I understand it's not for everybody. Now with the Apple Watch, when I'm running, I can control the volume. So as I'm running, I can use the crown on the side of the watch to turn the volume up or down, and that works fine. And I'm not changing the volume when I'm running all that much anyways. You set a volume and you pretty much leave it. So the only thing that would change is if you want to talk to somebody, you pull it out. As you pull either side out, it'll pause the song, which is also a great feature. The Sony noise canceling headphones are really great, and they have the feature where you can cover your ear to listen to somebody. It'll mute the music and you can listen to what's going on around you. But this is more of a cue to somebody that you're listening. Covering your earphone to listen to somebody talk to you is much less of a cue, and I would think it would be confusing to bystanders. It works great. It's an option to mute your audio and listen to what's going on around you and pipe sound in. But again, pulling out an AirPod is much more of a, I'm listening to you kind of cue. I've been using these at the office. I've used them for running, and the battery life is great. I'll start using them, 6:30 in the morning. But by the time I go to lunch, there's still quite a bit of battery left in them. But I'll throw them in the case because I'll let them charge up. They make it through the entire day. The case hasn't gotten down below 90%. The AirPods, I don't think I've gotten under 50%, maybe 40%. And then when you're done with them, they just go right back in the case, and it's magnetic. They drop in there, sticks them in, they stay put, close the case, and you just toss them off to the side. As far as price is concerned with AirPods, I think they are maybe a little overpriced, but not by much. And I say that because for what you're getting for a really good quality headphone, the build quality is great, the battery life is great, the fit for me is great. Some people have issues with them, but again, I would assume that anybody who has a cell phone, even if you're an Android person, you've either had an iPhone previously or you have access to somebody with the AirPods that cost no money at all, like $20, I think they are. So you can pretty much test fit them and see if they fit. If the AirPods fit, the AirPods will fit. So in my opinion, they're worth the money. You can definitely get some cheaper Bluetooth headphones out there. I have a pair of Jabras that I've used while running, and they're fine. They work okay. The AirPods have a better quality to them as far as audio goes, and you don't have the cord bouncing up and down. And anytime you introduce a cord and you're running, that cord bounces and it creates an audible through the headphones. Some handle that better than others, but ultimately you still have that cord that kind of bounces up and down, and can be it can be annoying. So I would give the AirPods definitely a recommended buy. So please click subscribe for future videos, and again, likes go a long way to help support the channel. So I appreciate you tuning in, and we will see you next time.